Hola everyone, Christian here. Building anticipation for your newest collection drop is crucial. And in this video, I want to show you the steps you need to take for the next collection drop. So let's get started. You may not be familiar with a collection drop, so let's tackle that first. A good and effective collection drop is a coordinated marketing campaign to launch new products. It involves a lot of different steps, and not to worry, we're actually going to jump in those steps right now. So the first thing you want to do is figure out the actual day that you want to hit publish on that collection. This will give us a deadline on when to finalize copy, assets, and establish a plan around that. So without this, you lose the ability to build some hype around the drop. So step number one, set a launch date. Now, after that, you want to determine your channels. So these are going to be all the touch points where your customers could potentially buy from you. One could be SMS. If you already do an SMS, then this is a great way to ensure your customers know of a new drop. SMS can cut through the noise because it's instant, and customers in general check their text messages more often than email or social. Another sales channel is email. Email marketing has the power to win customers over and catch their attention as you build up energy and excitement for a collection launch. It also allows you to tell a better, maybe longer format story about this particular collection. You also have social media. So with social media, making sure that you create a buzz and excitement with organic posts, it's just a must. Depending on your time frame, you can tease the new collection with graphics, photos, and even videos. The real game changer here is going to be actually creating a solid ad campaign when you launch. So stick around to the end to check out what video I'm going to show you next, so you can start building your ad campaign for your next collection drop. And lastly, your website, obviously. That's the main place where people go to shop. So besides adding your products right to the website and making sure that you have everything in order, you also need to create some graphics, some banner images to promote this new collection. Before moving on, I just want to say bienvenidos. My name is Christian Piñon, one of the co-founders here at Bit Branding. We're an e-commerce growth agency that specializes in helping clothing stores grow and scale profitably online. We drop new videos every week, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. So step number 3, after you've created your launch date and you have your channels that you want to promote your collection, is to create your messaging and assets. This step is probably the most important, and rightfully so. It actually will probably take you the most time. Now is the time to do photo shoots, create visuals, write good, compelling copy. Think about it. You're going to need photography, not just for the actual product pages, but for your ads, for your emails, potentially SMS, for the hero cover images. You want to go back to the sales channels that you agreed on that you wanted to use and create the necessary assets for those. Hey, if you like what you see, please consider clicking on that like button right there. And if you want us to expand on anything that we're talking about today, make sure to leave us a comment down below, and we'll make sure to do a part 2 on collection drops. Next step is to draw up excitement. After you have all the assets ready to go, it's time to generate some buzz. The easiest, most immediate way to make sure that you tease on social media, do it organically, right? Within your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok channels, talk about it, that you have this new collection coming soon. Very important. Now, some other ways that you can create some buzz and excitement is to make the launch exclusive to VIPs. So maybe you have a segment of your customers that maybe are your top spenders, right? And you want them to give them pre or early access to this new collection. If you want to know more about that, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll make a video on that. You can also host a pre-sale. You can do a timed release where maybe you have a collection of 100 products and you do 4 different drops, right? Depending on the time of day. At 2 o'clock Eastern time, we're going to release the first 25 products. At 4 p.m., the next 25, whatever. So making an event for the whole day for people to shop on your store. You can create limited stock items. So maybe out of those 100 products, or maybe those 25 products, you know that these 2 are going to be top sellers. You just know that your customers are going to go crazy for these 2 items. Then it might be counterintuitive, but maybe set them as limited stock initially, right? Maybe you do have more stock in place, but initially have that limited stock so they go and flock to your store looking for those particular items. You could also collaborate with some influencers. Lately, we've seen a lot of collections actually called after actual influencers. So for example, my name is Christian and I'm doing a collection for I don't know, scraped knee tees, right? And that collection name is going to be the Christian Edit. And I've handpicked, right, some of my most favorite collections out of maybe a bigger collection or something like that. But the point is to draw in some influencers, because with influencers, you can draw in some more eyeballs based on, you know, their audience. Something else that you can do is donate funds. So maybe this particular collection, maybe 1, 5, 10% of the funds that you sell through that collection go to some kind of cause that you care about. And again, just want to reiterate, you have to make sure that you tease on all of your channels before the collection actually drops. So you want your customers and your customer base to know about this collection before it actually goes live. Now, before I show you some examples, I want to let you in a little secret. Data is king. Now more than ever, you need to be able to see your blind spots and opportunities in your clothing store. We found software called Triple Whale that will literally put all the data points that you need to know about your business in one place, so that every single day you can see what gross net profit, what opportunities are going to be to continue to grow profitably. So check that out in the link below. Now, before we go into some examples, next step is actually launching. This is the day when your SMS campaigns, your email campaigns, your ad campaigns all go live, as well as your product in your store. Hopefully your customers have an idea of what this new collection is dropping today. So if it's called the Christian Edit, they probably should know the name already, maybe have seen some of the products and some of the items, and they're excited about this drop because you've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now. After launch, it's important to look into some of the analytics too. See what actually worked and what didn't, so you can refine for the future. Now, collection drops like these, I mean, they can happen from time to time. They can happen every month. They can happen every 2 weeks. It depends on the cadence that your customer base is used to. And if they're not used to anything, then just starting somewhere is going to help you. Creating that excitement, creating that buzz is really what's going to generate some money for these collections. And then even after you create this drop, you could have SMS or email campaigns for the items that are still on that collection. Maybe you have 25 items in that collection. Maybe you have, I don't know, a handful, 5 items that didn't sell very well. Then create some sort of SMS ad campaign, email campaign that goes back and says, hey, these are the last remaining items. And here's a really good discount for you to try to get rid of those items in that collection. Now, let's get into just a couple of examples that I wanted to show you. Okay, so I have pulled up here a couple of different things. First off, I have Vichy collection here, and I just wanted to show you this hero graphic right here. So they have the Bright Side collection. Vibrant colors, fun florals, sweet as ever styles. Oops, I didn't read the whole thing. The house is living in the sunshine. So as you can see, this is a graphic. It could be made in Canva, Photoshop, whatever your graphic software is going to be. Just creating something like this for your website. And they probably also have, maybe some of these graphics could be part of that Bright Side graphic as well, right? So it's not just creating that hero graphic. You can create other elements for your website here as well. So they have the Bright Side collection here. So like I said, just a graphic for that. I do want to go to their Instagram account, and it looks like they do a lot of just images side by side, which they're still considered graphics because you have to put those together in some kind of software. I think Instagram actually has an app called Layout that you can do this pretty easily, pretty effortlessly. But I did want to go into and see, like, they have 2 videos sort of promoting the Bright Side collection. Let me click on that one and just kind of see. So yeah, this is really good. It's just a video showcasing some of the products inside of this Bright Side collection. And then you have this other one over here. Again, just kind of showcasing some products in the Bright Side collection. It looks like they have some sort of giveaway with this collection. Pretty smart. Besides that, I did want to show you these. I don't get a lot of text messages, and I'm signed up to just a couple of them, but I did find these pretty quickly. This is Bonme, I think that's how you say it, Bonme. But just want to show you some examples of text messages. So this one, I think all the ones that I've gotten from Bonme have some sort of image or GIF image to them. So take that into consideration. I think it's a little bit more expensive to do something like that. But it's still a good way to promote a new collection. So they have some new arrivals in here with a image and a link going to those. And then lastly, I wanted to show you an email. So this is a Mommy and Me sneak peek. So from Love Olive Company. And as you can see, they have a coming soon message in here with a few images of some of the products that are actually coming, and they're just basically just announcing, hey, we're excited that this is actually launching pretty soon. And actually, I tell you the exact date, Tuesday at 11 a.m. So make sure that you click on that. They even tell you set your alarms. So again, setting up the buzz and the excitement for new collections is the way to go, and it's the proper way to launch a new collection. So just kind of want to show you those quick examples right there. And as promised, if you enjoyed this video, I told you that I was going to give you a next video to watch on how to create that ad campaign for your collection drop. So you can check that out right here.